Check, check. Hey, everybody, can you hear me? I can't tell if I'm live or not. Says in stream, so I'm assuming that I am live. Emerald Coast, Mike, SGT, Farmer. Hi, y'all. Thanks for coming in. This is going to be, well, an auction. So hopefully everything goes well. I literally cannot hear anything. So Transient, hi, how you doing? Emerald says loud and clear. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Hi, Mike. As always, good to see you. You know, I was looking this live stream up, and I'm not even showing anything live on YouTube for my channel. So, whatever, I guess, right? So anyway, Transient, you're in hi SMC Stacker Man. Thanks for coming in, dude. Transient's coming in from Oakland, California. That's a long ways from where I'm at, but that's all right. Been a few changes to the beginning of this. As I had things laid out here, I was talking with Thule earlier, and there's a lot going on tonight. So it's very possible that some of this, well, some of it's going to get done, some of it's not. That's just it in a nutshell. I'm going to try and go as fast as I can. But this is not the first item. Ha ha. You didn't think I'd start out with one of the premium items, did you? All right. So just to go over a couple of things, we are going with the United States Postal Service rules of engagement today, meaning there is no insurance. There's no insurance bidding. A little tongue in cheek, but yeah, no insurance. If you see something you like, please put a bid out there and let's go with that. I will do a countdown, 3, 2, 1, and then probably a 5-second lead to sold instead of 10 in the interest of time. So we'll go with that and see what happens. Now I'm going to be typing in the descriptions and starting bids. So be patient with me. If there's a misspelled word in there, forgive me. Sound it out. That's all I can say. So anyway, yeah, no insurance. And then there's going to be anything under $100, 50-cent increments, over $100. There are not too many items for over $100 for sure. I'm certain, but $1 increments on over $100. This was going to be lot 1. This was the Cranky Ancients, and I didn't get a lot of interest in them last time. So I thought I'd just put them out there. If anybody's interested in any of these, there's this is the prototype. This is a horse and horseshoe. 2 sea turtles, horse and horseshoe, bigger horse and horseshoe, land turtle. This is a sea turtle pendant, and this is a medallion pendant that I made. If anybody's interested in that, those go from like $10 to $20. You can put it in the chat or email me later. So the first item that I have is, let's go with this. This is a 1/2 ounce Northwest Territorial Northwest Territorial Mint. Hi, Sorcerer Stan. Thanks for coming in, man. 2 horse. Yeah, if you buy 2 of those, there's 2 horses on that. Yeah, I haven't figured out how to get 2 horses on one pendant. Thanks for coming in, Stan. 1/2 ounce Northwest Territorial bar. Man, it's like my first time here. this is really nothing really special, except that I know some people do like them. I thought it was kind of cool. Now, I didn't notice when I picked this up, in full disclosure, there is, I don't have my pointer. There is a kind of an X scratch here, like I don't know, somebody opened a box or something. But anyway, um, it's a cool little bar, half ounce. And look at this, starting bid's going to be 16. Payment options. Okay, Stack That Gold, we can do that. Let me do that. I've got the description out. That was pre-typed in case anybody's wondering how I got that up there so fast. That's why I didn't put anything in the comments, y'all, because I had that one in the offing there. I do have Venmo, I have Cash App, and I have PayPal. I prefer not to use PayPal. The Venmo is well, heck, I may as well type that and put it in the. I need to learn how to type, and cut and paste and all that stuff. But let's see here. Oh, for the love of God. I want comments. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. The Venmo is I know we're getting off to a rocking start here, aren't we? There we go. Hi, Thule. Hi, Seven Stacks. Thanks for coming in, Thule. I should have done this beforehand. However, we will get through it.
Did you start?
I did, yeah. I just was kind of like given the ground rules. Oh, you do have to be 18 to bid. I don't think anybody here is going to have to worry about that.
I'm logging in. Did you already run that?
No, I just put it up there, and then I realized I didn't have my payment information up. So I was typing in the.
I'm logging in right now. Give me a moment. I'm going to mute myself.
Okay. Oops. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I see. So I gotta get it back tonight. You get to go out to get it in the
Don't wait for me, Frankie. You can carry on.
Oh, I am. I'm typing. Then we're gonna go Cash App. Is I should have done this before, shouldn't I? Is okay. Here we go. Bear with me, folks. All right, there it is, right there. PayPal, if you want the PayPal, I will. It's just crankystacker@gmail.com. The other two I prefer to use. The Cash App. Let's show that. Where'd it go? We'll show that. There we go. There's the Venmo. Jot that down if you care to, or I can come back and show that again. Pretty easy. The other is T Cranky one. All right. Hi, Steve LaPointe. Thanks for coming in. All right, so we got that. The description is out on that half ounce. If there's any interest in that. Starting bid was $16 on that. I don't see anybody at 16. That's good. I'm going to go ahead and do a oh, it keeps. There we go. Oh, we got a bid of 16. Stacker Man says 16. Is there anybody else? I'm not seeing anybody, any other. Oh, there's a 17 from Thule. Yeah, it is. But it again, in disclosure, there is a scratch on the back. But very cool back on these. I hadn't seen a Northwest Territorial Mint bar before, and I saw that. Thought, oh, I'll pick that up because somebody will want to give it a good home. All right. So we have two of interest. 16 and 17 is the bid right now from Thule. We're going to do a countdown. 3, 2, 1. You guys, I really should have a camera on me right now because it is it's a comedy of errors. I really do wish I could and the sold is out. All right. That's item number 1 in the books. Thank you, Thule. Thank you, SMC, for bidding on that. All right. Hey, JK, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. The next bar is, this is a 5-ounce bar. It is a vintage bar. I cannot tell you the who minted it, but this is a vintage bar. It is a plain back. Ooh, look at there's my necklace I made. So let's get into the description here. I'm going to say mint unknown.
All right, I'm back. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
Yes.
And you went over all the guidelines and everything?
I did, yes. No insurance. Per my Postal Service rant video today, which I think was one of my better rants in a while. We're going with Postal Service rules, no insurance.
Oh, God.
And 50 cents over 50 cents bid increments under 100 and dollar increments over 100. This is a 5-ounce vintage bar, mint unknown. starting bid is $165. Yeah, Stack That Gold. I got to tell you, if you haven't seen that rant, I went easy on them even, and it's but I did put a hey Spoke. I did put a plea out there to have everybody share that on whatever platform they wanted, because I want a call from Doge somewhere with a 771 area code so that they can ask me what solutions I might offer up. Anyway, so here we are. We got this 5 ounce. And I did put the description in, did I not?
Yeah, let's show them the back. Or did you already show them?
I did, but
Oh, you did?
I can show it again. Yeah,
Never.
there's my neck money that I made. Look at that. 18-gram unicorn pendant that I made, and I liked it, so I put it around my neck.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll show that maybe later if there's time permitting. Hi,
MP.
Hey, MP68. Hi, Invisible River. Thanks for coming in, y'all. So yeah, starting bid on that was 165. I think spot is right at 32 and a quarter. So that would be yeah, spot would be at 32 and a quarter, would be 161 and a quarter. So that's a 5 ounce bar vintage. Again, in full disclosure, I do not know who the mint is. I did see some looking earlier that had the same Federalist type eagle, but none that had the E pluribus unum on
Where's
the
your tea?
banner. Beg pardon?
Where's your tea?
Yes, it's buried under the set here. And if I move anything, I moved stuff like 5 minutes before I went on, and everything kind of fell. So I don't want to move anything again. Yeah. So, all right, we might be drawing a.
Oh.
I'm not seeing any interest in that.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
okay. Yes.
Sorcerer Stan at 165. Thank you, Stan. It's a really nice bar. There's just a little bit of toning in this corner up here, but it's nice and solid. Very, very nice bar.
All right. So would you like to count this? Would you like me to count this down?
Yeah, let's.
All right. So we're gonna do last call to Stan.
That's what I forgot earlier, was last call.
165. So it's gonna be dollar increments. If you're interested, we're looking for 166. We're gonna count down 3, 2, 1, and then approximately 10 seconds, give or take, we're gonna sell it. 2 and 1. I'm sure you guys can hear.
Now, if you folks are not familiar with artificial intelligence, if you will look in the chat right here, right after where it says last call, the and on down, very approximately 10 seconds. Yeah, that's this is all artificial intelligence typing here. Just so y'all know, that was. Oh man, I'm just, I tell you what, thank you very much, Stan, for that. Appreciate it. I'm glad it's going to you. I know it'll have a good home.
Nice pickup.
Yeah. All right, here's a vintage Silvertown round.
I can type this in. We'll alternate.
Okay.
How about that?
That works. Thank you very much. This is really got some nice toning on it. Nice definition in it. For vintage Silvertown. For the Continental General Insurance Company. Well, I'll be darned. That's the Omaha area. I never noticed that. How about that? 1961 to 1986 of 25 years of service.
So it's 50-cent increments under 100?
It is, yes.
All right. So we're going to start this at... the description is out. We're starting it at $33.50. Is that correct, Cranky?
That is correct, yep.
Okay, just making sure I'm reading the notes properly.
Yeah, starting bid.
JK spoke. SGT, Silver and Cigars. Hi.
Silver and Cigars. SGT, I don't know. I got some pieces coming up, SGT, that I poured yesterday, and I used your tutelage on toning, and dude, I really like it. They're not big pieces, but they're really cool. They'll be coming up here pretty quick. Hi, Dave Richards.
Dave's not here right now.
Dave. Good to see you, man. Silver and Cigars, always good to see you. Is Archie bidding tonight? I'm guessing he's probably proxy bidding for Archie tonight. Yeah, thank you.
All right, I'm seeing 210 at $34. Hi, 210.
Hi, 210. Yeah, hi. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you bidding. Steve LaPointe.
Go last call. So 50-cent increments if you're just joining. $1 at over 100.
All right.
And this is going to be counting down to 210 at... Help me out here, Cranky. At what price?
At 34.
Thank you.
Yep.
Counting down 3, 2, and 1.
And sold is going up. And this artificial intelligence, I couldn't make it without it.
We're selling. Double sell.
Double sold.
There must... Yeah, I think there's an update that needs to be done.
The cha and the ching. All right.
You're writing down the winners, right?
I am.
Okay, because I'm not. So I just want to make sure.
You taught me that very early on. Thank you, 210. I really appreciate it. All right. The next piece is... I gotta see if this is minting or sunshine.
Come on, son. Nice pickup. 210.
Starting bid is also. Can you hear Marty the Wonder Dog in the background? Excellent. All right, we've got, I should probably put it up there, shouldn't I? Sunshine minting, $33.50. This is outside. And this is the other side. It's a little dirty, but it is vintage.
That's a nice round.
It is. It's pretty clean. I don't know if it's been cleaned or not. I do not think it has, but it may have been. But I like the eagle on these. Sunshine Minting does have nice eagles on there. So starting bid is $33.50. And
That's $1.25 from what I'm looking at over $1.25 premium's not that bad.
No. But it just depends on if you want it or not.
And if you normally have tax, no tax. Early minting round, says JK. Thanks.
Thank you, JK. Appreciate that. Does that help to take that out?
Dirt cheap. I think it was.
Did it?
I'm not sure. It was fine earlier.
There we go.
All right, I'm not seeing any takers.
I don't see it. Yeah, no interest.
We're gonna do last call to pass. Oh, let me get on the comments. I'm typing on the wrong screen. Are you typing?
I am.
Look at this. All right, I like the alternating.
This is not artificial intelligence, everybody. And do I do a 3, 2, 1 pass or just last call to pass? Okay.
Counting down 3. Well, you just put 3. 2. And 1.
God, you make this look so easy.
Oh, we got a bid. 210 is at $33.50. So this is actually going to become a sold, not a pass.
And at $33.50 for 210, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Sold is out.
I thought I kind of weird. All right. Congratulations, 210. Nice pickup. I think.
Thank you, 210. It's nice. And I do appreciate it. Like that very much. All right, the next one. And I'll do this as well, Thule. I don't know. This is
What's
oh no, this is a Dove of Peace.
I can type this one out.
Okay. The last one will be a half ounce. So this is the Israeli Mint, the Holy Land Mint. I really like their things, but I just can't. It's like a little dirt here. I don't know.
All right, description is going out, and its starting bid is 35 50-cent increments.
Yep, correct, 35. And this is a 2021 version. They have some 2014s that are like a low mintage, and some different years that are pretty cool. Wow, that is so reflective.
You said 2021?
This is a 2021, yeah.
I didn't realize they did years. That's nice.
They do, yeah. Oh, not bad. The year is on the Holy Land Mint side. 2021. I'm not going to be a collector anymore. I quit collecting. I'm going to sell a bunch of stuff that I have halfway collected. But I think if I were to probably pick a mint, it would be, instead of Scottsdale or somebody like that, it would be these guys, because they got some really nice, very pretty stuff. All right. Oh,
this
good music.
This would be great for Christmas. We're only
nice eye poker. Yeah.
I'm not even gonna go there.
Buy it now.
Look at that. Yeah, window breaker.
This is my well, actually it's a tactical, but yeah, tactical.
I have.
They say window poke, but I gave one to Colby's girlfriend to carry around campus, because you can smack somebody in or about the temporal area with that if they're assaulting you, as a means of self-defense, and it would be extremely effective, as well as other nice eye poker. I love it. All right.
We're gonna count this down to pass. I'm gonna do that part, Cranky. 3.
All right.
Well, hi, Cupcake. How you doing? 2. And 1. And anybody that comes in that's interested, it will still be available. All right, Cranky. You can set that one aside.
And we have a pass on the dove piece. Very good. All right. Okay. Next one. Let me find my. Okay.
How about this? I'll do these ones, and you can do your. Would you rather me do your pours, or do you want to do the rounds?
I've got the description typed in for this one.
Oh, look at that! Nice.
If I remember to hit click. All right, everybody. Thanks for being patient, and thanks to my AI mastermind. But here we go. This is a.
Does this
This is-
person have a name?
This person have a name? Miss Tuli Tuli?
Thank
Are you talking? Yeah, absolutely. I think everybody knows. Maybe I shouldn't have just assumed that, but everybody knows I would be nothing without your help on things.
That's not what I meant. I just, you're gonna address me. Please use my name.
Okay. Yes, Miss Tuli Tuli.
Thank you.
I can do that. Oh yeah, there, don't you know, Larry Downing? All right, this is an Intaglio mint, ½ ounce. Always by your side. This is an Angel. Now they do have these in 1 ounce coins as well. Always with you is on the back. Now I'm going to tell you straight up here, folks. This little spot right here is on the capsule. I did open this up, and Tuli, you'd be proud of me. I opened it up when I did. I took it out with gloves, and this thing is spotless. So starting bid is, what did I say the starting bid was on that? 25. Yeah, and they are limited mintage. I actually went onto Intaglio's website and got on a mailing list, a wait list for the 1 ounce and the ½ ounce. I did that about 6 months ago, and they still don't have them. So either that or they skipped my name. I don't know, but it's gorgeous. It really is pretty. Looks like we got MP68 at 25. Very cool. So Tuli, help me here. You put in the not last bid. You put in.
I'm here.
You put in because I have MP68 at 25. You put in MP68.
We're at MP68 is at 25.
There's
Increments
Patty
are
Angel.
50 cents. Anything
Patty
over
Angel.
100 is
Hi, Patty Angel.
$1.
Good to see you in here. Thank you. Thank you for bidding.
Did you hear that, Patty? Or anybody else that just walked in?
Yeah, 50-cent increments under 100 and no insurance, and $1 over $100.
All right, so we're gonna do last call. If you're interested, you just need to do 26.50 or higher. No insurance bidding. What's the accident? Let me fix this. There we
Oh,
go.
what? How'd I? You know what? Holds
Patty's
me
at
up.
26. And we're gonna count this down, and then you can tell you what holds you up. We're gonna count this down to Patty at 26. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna sell this in about 13 seconds. Just kidding.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Maybe 5.
Hi, Abe Gray.
You'll never know.
Sorcerer Stan went to 27. Patty Angel. Patty's at
Whoa.
30. Oh, Patty. Nice snipe.
Wow, Patty. Okay, so Cranky, that is Patty. I just want to confirm.
It is Patty at 30. She got in right after Stan, right before the sold. So
that was smooth.
Yeah, especially since we're I'm kind of like all over the board with time.
Sorcerer Stan, you I said 13, I think. Can you hear me okay?
You did say 13. Yeah. That was kind of random. So keeping right with this channel as always, flying by the seat of our pants. Could be 15 seconds, could be 5. We don't know. But I guess we're having fun anyway, right? Patty, thank you so much. I don't think you're going to be disappointed with this at all. It is absolutely spotless. It is it's very nice. Oh, Stan, that was nice. So yeah, Stan's a rock star, isn't he? Everybody in here is a rock star.
He did.
All right, so let's see. Next is going to be we're going to get into a few of my pours, and then we'll get into maybe some other pieces if there's time. SGT was kind enough to instruct me on how to do this. I'm going to set this up and let people take a look at it here for a second. I get that.
What size is this one?
That is, this is a 1 ounce button toned.
It looks nice. You can see the ripples in it.
Yeah, I poured this in here, and I got to tell you, folks, I'm dealing with some real self-esteem issues here recently because I have poured and poured, and nothing has come out the way I wanted it to. It's just really upset me. There's my little 999 fine silver stamp, 1 ounce Troy, and the starting bid is.
Enjoy your dinner, Patty.
Thanks, Patty. Starting bid is 32. Thanks for coming in, Patty. I always appreciate seeing you. I really do. Thank you. Everybody, send me your information. I do have Patty's, I'm pretty sure. But send me your information, and I will, towards the end here, I'll put up my information again. I guess I can go way back in the chat and do that.
Right. You put it in the chat?
I did.
Okay, we'll run this. I'm going to see if I can go back that far.
Yeah, it's a ways back. So we got a starting bid. Okay, starting bid was 32. That's kind of like less than spot, but look at that. Very nice. Nice, y'all. We got SGT at 42.
Transient.
All right. Let's see here. I got to get my. This is what I was going to tell you. It holds me up earlier. Is when I hit enter in the comments, the chat, then my mouse automatically like goes away someplace else. I don't understand why that happens, but Got SGT at 42. SGT at 42.
I let her
And
know, Stan.
we'll count this down at 3, 2, 1. And sold is going up. Farmer's in at 44. Oh, let's see who got what here.
Machine mesh.
All right, we got Farmer. I'm showing Gold Sniping Farmer at 44 right before the sold. Thanks, Farmer.
Aren't you supposed to be driving?
Oh, look at the pot calling the kettle black there.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Focus on the road.
Yeah, buddy, you and I got too much work ahead of us here on some things.
I am, he says. You know, anything can happen when you take your eyes off the road. JK could have sniped that.
It only takes 5 seconds to go the distance of a football field. You know that.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations, Farmer, on that. Thank you very much for picking that up. That's very nice. That one was actually fun for me to do.
Gold Sniping Farmer, you're going to have to email at the end of the stream for an invoice. You know the rules. Or policies. Or you know what? I think we're going to start a tab on his behalf.
Yeah, that's Farmer's good. I mean, you know, everybody in here is good as far as that goes. I mean, that's just the character of people. All right, so the next item is this is also a cranky pour. It'll take me, oh gosh darn it, mouse thing again. I'm going to go ahead and put it up here. This is a thin mint cube, but I really had a good time hammering the edges.
Can you do the description?
Yes, I will. Should I do that before I?
Yes, please.
Okay. Starting there. Okay. All right. So it's a 17-gram hammered cube. Again with the ripples. Very fun piece. These 3 pieces just made my day because, like I said, nothing I'd done had turned out. But I like hammered edges. Oh, it's official. Stamped 3/9 fine silver, 17 grams. And there we go.
I'm seeing Stacker Man here at $30. I'm going to do last call. It's a nice pork rinky. It's a little blurry. You want to... Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, turned out nice.
And this is going to... Coming down to Stacker Man at 30. Three, 2, and 1. I'll do a sold in approximately 13.5 seconds. You'll never know when to snipe. Not if I keep talking. All right, we're gonna count this down and selling it. sold to Stacker Man. Sorry,
Thank you, Stacker Man, very much. Appreciate it.
That was the 10 gram.
That, you know what? That was the 17 gram. I'm sorry.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yes, it was.
Did you?
No, I got them out of line here. And that was SMC. Okay. All right. So I don't know if I've got a stand. This is another cube. A little bit different design on the front. This is, let me change my description.
I got it. Cranky. Done.
Oh,
Let's
wow.
see this beautiful pour. It's already in.
Okay, this is the original Cranky stamp from my logo. 10 grams, also hammered edge on this. Learn to do the corners on this. There you go. A little bit of a stamp error here, but it does say 10 grams and 999 fine silver.
Let's see that. There's no such thing as a stamp error. Let's see the back again. It's called character.
It is.
That's what you call a deep stamp.
It is full of character. It's probably a deep because that was like the second time but yeah.
He just went to the post office and he was like, I gotta come back here.
Yeah. Come here.
That's how you do it, folks. All right. 50-cent increments if you're interested. It is a 10 ounce. I lied. It's 10 gram hammered cube. So we're looking for 2050 if you're interested. We're going to do last call. Actually, yeah. Last call. And you have to be over $20. Counting down 3, 2, and 1.
All right.
Snipers. Get ready. We're going to sell it. I'm not looking. And guess what? I'm not counting.
There you go.
The sold is out.
Stan sniped it.
You're sniping yourself.
And look at that. Now we're gonna have to go. Now there is no insurance bidding, so yeah, there you go. See the banner.
Yeah.
So I go with it.
I finally got a cube.
Send it to Thule.
Thank you.
My pleasure. And the bid was $21. That was his first because there is no insurance. So, how about that?
Wait, I thought it was highest bid. Are you going with lowest bid?
Well, there's no insurance. That was insurance, right?
So there's 2 ways we can do this. You can do this however way you want to do it. Your channel.
Yeah, I mean, he's been so good to me. You know, like a couple of dollars here and there is not a big deal. Because Stan's always been around for my auctions. I appreciate it. Well, the $21 was the first bid. We're going with $21, and it goes to Thule.
Thank you, Stan.
Thank you. Very nice, Stan.
I appreciate you, Stan.
All right. Now I have a couple more little things, little non-toned bars. Should I not do them because the only other things I have are the 2 main attraction items. I could do an
Yeah.
18.
What's the other main attraction? I don't know.
18-gram bar. You know what? We'll just go with the two main attractions. One is the 10-ounce Simmons bar.
And what's the second one?
The other one is the 1 Corinthians 13:13 prototype.
Can we see that?
You can.
Ah.
Now, each of these is a little over 20 grams. And I thought it was kind of appropriate because faith, hope, and love. Love is the best of all. That's a paraphrase, obviously, but it's just a half gram heavier than the rest of them. I thought that was kind of cool. But it does come with the stand. There's notches in the stand here for this. It is 1.97 ounces.
Are we sharing or are you running?
I'm sorry?
Are you actually running this or are you sharing with anybody who may not have seen it?
I was just kind of sharing with everybody. Okay. But the only other thing I have are these two little bars, which I think are way cool, but they're a little bitty and inconsequential. And then the 10-ounce bar. So we can go with the faith, hope, and love.
All right.
Now this is the prototype, and obviously the pours are going to come with COAs. But the COA will say 1 Corinthians 13:13 because that's the verse it's from. So let me. Proto. Um, 1.97 OZT with stand, and I'd be happy to make any of these for anybody if they want one down the road, but it just turned out so pretty. Each of them has its own character, and I'll show the backs here with stand. Starting bid was oh my gosh, it does that every time I don't want.
What did it do?
Yeah, I keep getting these pull-ups for Microsoft stuff, and I
can't help you there.
I want nothing to do with Microsoft that I don't have to do. Okay, the description's up. 1 Corinthians 13:13, and it is a prototype, 1.97 troy ounces with stand. Starting bid is $70, and I'll show you the pieces here. They are stamped in the back.
Sacrament's at 100. Oh, those are beautiful.
They really turned out pretty. This one, the Hope, is such a cool piece. Nice ripples, also stamped. That's 21 grams. Oh, this is actually, and this is the love.
Sure, Stan. I need to leave for a bit. If you finish before I get back, I'll email the cranky stacker.
Fair enough.
Take your time, Stan.
Yeah.
We'll see you. All right. I have to figure out your method of payments. What do you do with them?
Way back in the very beginning, I put in. I can do.
Is this accurate?
It is.
I think I got. So no.
That's so fast. I'm telling you guys, this artificial intelligence is way cool. Thank you, Julie. keeps asking me to share my referral link. I don't want to share my referral link right now.
I didn't
All
have
right.
any options when it came to that.
So we got Faith, Hope, and Love, 1 Corinthians 13:13.
Last call.
Got Stacker Man at 100. Mike is at 70.
$1
Got
increment.
last call coming up. Wow, Stacker Man, that's not very nice of you. Both of you guys, I know, is very, very cool.
We're gonna count this down. A Stacker Man at 100. Anyone interested? Now's your time to get ready. Refresh live chat.
We got 3, 2, 1.
Well,
The
I'm
soul
typing sold, so you never know when it's gonna.
13 plus 5 seconds.
And we're gonna sell it in 3.
And sold.
Congratulations, Stacker Man.
Thank you, Stacker Man. Very nice. Mike, thank you for bidding on that. This is of all the things in my life that I have poured, that's my favorite piece, without a doubt. And that, of course, will come with insurance. Oh, wait, it's Postal Service rules. No insurance. No, I'm just kidding.
Cranky, is your email Cranky Stacker or the Cranky Stacker?
CrankyStacker@gmail.com. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. All right. All right. Here's the one everybody, I think, has been waiting for. Thank you, Stacker Man. Appreciate it. And again, that's the prototype. Your COA will indicate all that to it. But it was fun. I actually started out with this piece all by itself, and I don't know. I tried a couple more, and it was like, you know what, that would be actually kind of a cool thing. So thank you very much for bidding on that, guys. I really appreciate it. And as I said, if somebody wants one of those sets made, I will be happy to do so. But that is the prototype. All right, this is really actually the last item on the agenda, and this is a now, she ain't pretty, folks, but she's got good teeth. This is Simmons Refining, which became Simmons Refco. It was Simmons Refining in the 60s and early 70s. This bar is dated from the 60s to the early 70s. They quit making these kinds of bars after that, and went to Simmons Refining Company, Simmons Refco. But this particular one is a sand cast bar. You can see the edges of it. It's really nice to hold. But the mintage of these was estimated under 1,000, and the only source I can find any information on is All Engelhard, and they said that very few of these Simmons bars, this particular kind, made it through the 98 or 2008 and 2011. I can't remember the years, but there apparently were 2 periods where a lot of silver was melted, and very few of these are known to have made it through. But I picked it up because it needed a good home in our community somewhere. And I just thought, somebody who likes collectible bars will like this. It is considered vintage.
I am writing the description as you're talking. Just so you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of history with this for sure. I love it, but I'm not I wouldn't be the gosh, I can't find a stand that really works with it. I just wouldn't be the proper home for it. And when I saw it, that literally the first thing I thought was somebody will love that in the community. I can't just leave it sitting in the case.
Would you like me to run it?
Yeah, if you want me to type it in, or
I already have it typed
oh,
in.
you heard it? Okay.
Yeah, you can do the countdown though.
Okay. It's a nice bar. Needs a good home. Take me home, please. Hi, 3D Woodworks. Yep. So that is, I think, a starting bid. I think is a really good price on that. It's a marvelous piece. All right, we've got Thule opens with 375. 3D Woodworks comes in right after her at 350. Over 100 is $1 increments. And there is no insurance. 3D. You're just getting here. I explained earlier. I don't do insurance bids on my auctions. No mo. So $1 increments over 100, and well, Thule's in at 390. All right. So Thule at 390. We're gonna do a countdown here. Does last call go before countdown? Yep, we're going to do last call there. Wait a minute. Thule's at 450. SGT says hammer time. Ah. All right, we're going to do a countdown. We're going to go 3, 2, 1. And somewhere around 13 seconds later, we're going to put this up for sale. And sold is out. Wow. So Thule was at, now I can't very well. Thule, what was your opening bid on that? Yeah, that's good buy. You got that for 390, right? Or what was your first bid after Stackerman? That was a great pickup. Great pickup. And we're going to go with 3D came in at oh, well, shoot. That was Thule bidding against Thule. Well, folks, I'm in a quandary here. That's last bid was 450, yeah, but I did something for. Well, we're going to have to talk about that somewhere down the road here. I think that was a good pickup. But that's really all that I have, other than maybe I'll throw out a few. Okay, that's that, she says. Well, we'll see. Great pickup, by the way. I think I haven't seen anything like that ever before. JK. You know what? I know we're back up against who's somebody's starting something here pretty quick if they haven't already. Um, uh, so that's probably going to end it. I got these two little grammar bars here, but you know what? We'll do them some other time. Because I know there's some other people that have some live stream stuff coming up. It is going to a great home. Thank you so very much, Thule. Thank you. If you can, Thule, can you come back in for just a second and tell everybody who's coming, who's got live stuff going on? If not, that's okay. I know that I think MLZB is running. Is doing a live stream for the Wounded Warrior tonight. There's just so much going on, I can't even keep up with it anymore. So, okay. Run the small bar, 210 says. I can do that. I can do that. May as well just run them both. This is 18 grams. 3/9 fine silver. Hammered edges. And I'm going to put them both on stands here just for time's sake here. This is 10 grams. Boy, he looks pissed, doesn't he? 3/9 fine silver, also hammered edge. Really getting to like the hammered edges, folks. So we'll do a starting bid of 18 on the 18 gram and $10 on the 10 gram. And you know what? It's a little unorthodox, but put in your well, let's both. Yeah, well, we could run both of them. Should I do both of them together, or MP68 says both together? Oh yeah, Yankee's got mastering medals. That's right. Yep, got to run. Oh, did he have an issue with them? Good, good. I want to go see that. All right, so the teeny tiny bar is $10, $18 on the 18 gram, and that's $1 a gram. That's under closing. So how about we do that's 28 grams. Should we do a starting bid of 210? I know you're in there for 10. Would you be okay with a starting bid of 25 for both if we run them both at the same time? Would you be okay with that, or shall I keep it separate? Oh, 210 says Ben. Yeah, you know what? He had his okay. Okay, 210, thanks very much. We're gonna run them together. 25 bid, $25 opening bid. How about that? 25. Oh, there's Thule again. Thank you. She made it back in. So we're gonna do 25 starting bid for the two of them. One's 18 grams, one is 10 grams, 210. I appreciate you doing that. So for the pair, we're at $25 starting bid. I'm gonna put pair. Oops. pair. Bars. SB. 25.
Is that correct, Cranky? One number for both items, correct?
Yes.
All right, so just one number for both. You don't have to say it with your bids.
So, yeah, my description was late. One number for both items. Yep. Thank you very much. MP68 is at 40. Awesome.
Those are shiny.
Yeah, they. You know what? That's my my birthday present from Grandma Cranky was a tumbler. So I'm learning not only how to tone, but I'm learning how to tumble and shine things up and polish things. So
I missed the back. Do you mind if you can show them?
oh
again?
yeah. $18 grams, 3/9 fine silver, and 10 grams, 3/9 fine silver.
I bet those feel nice.
I don't know why it won't focus there. That's weird.
It focused the first time you showed him. We
Okay.
have MP at 44. We're looking for 44.50 or.
And I did, as I said earlier, I did hammer the edges on this.
Shiny hammered edges on both of them, right?
It sounds like yeah. Mm-hmm. It sounds like a song. Shiny hammered edges. No.
You know, I think these deserve this. Bear with me. I'm gonna get it. First, I'm gonna change the song. Second, we're gonna go like this. This deserves. I want to make sure I'm going the right direction here. There we go.
I got a 5 Cranky rating. Ending. That's so fun. Shiny. That's the one, Jeff Tooley, Tiger Thomas. That's the one. Shiny, happy people.
But how's that go, Jeff? I would say sing it, but we can't hear you. Let's see. We're gonna do last call here.
42 to 3D Woodworks. Got the MP 68 at 44. Got the last call is out.
Okay, so if you are just joining, this is for both items. One number, both pieces, and MP is at 44. I believe they are 10 gram and 10 gram.
18. 10 gram and 18 gram.
10 gram and 18 gram.
Yep.
And 3D got in here at 45. I'm pulling I guess you could say a Silver Dragons, then SGT, and you know, anybody else want some milk here? I'm gonna kind this down. We have 3D at
there it's in focus.
3D Woodworks.
3D at 45.
Kind down 3. It's a song by REM.
It is.
Look it up. I'm not gonna play it because I don't want to get cranky out of copyright. I'll do 2.
They get me on copyright on my intro from Emerald Coast Stacker, so I don't care. They haven't kicked me off yet.
What's the name of the song, Jeff Tooley, Tiger Thomas?
Shiny Happy People.
Oh. Shiny. Sure. And 1. And somewhere between 10 and 15 seconds, we're going to sell this. I'm going to mute myself so I can listen to the song.
Okay. Spoke. When? When not. That's a good thing. And sold is out. Thanks, MP68. Thank you, 3D. And who else bid on that? There was 3 bidders on that initially. Oh, 210. Yeah, thank you so much. 210. If you can, I'm gonna need your mailing address anyway from your things earlier, but email me pretty quick after here if you can, and so we can go from there. Thank you very much, MP. Did MP get that or 3D? 3D got that.
Oh,
Yeah,
did he? Wait a minute here.
I think
Oh, wait.
so.
I put my camera on accident. Let me go back to.
I have MP at 44, 3D at 45, right before the 3, 2, 1.
Let me erase this. My apologies. Yeah, drink up that milk, Spoke. Would you like me to add some Nestle chocolate in there?
Nestle Quick.
MP. Why do I want to keep saying MP? 3D Woodworks. Congratulations.
Thanks, 3D. I really appreciate it. MP, thank you so much, everybody. And 210, thanks for letting us go with both of those bars on that. Appreciate it. That's way cool. That's
And you
that's
don't.
a good way to end the auction. Just I don't know. It's been very nice, everybody. It's always very, very much appreciated. Tuli, thank you
Thank you.
always for what
Thank
you do
you.
for me. Yes.
Do you have some of your Bodhi Ancients? Is that what you call them?
Oh yeah, I don't know that there was any. This was the
Sorcerer Stand. Did we miss you?
this
Is that
was
a
the
real question?
So these were like the ancient. There's only 10 in the series. These are numbered, and they really are ancient, kind of primitive kind of stuff. But this was the prototype right here. It's 5 grams.
Is that tape?
It is.
You taped your Ancients?
Well, yeah, I had to.
Are they gonna be tape owners?
I had to get them to. Because I was going, okay, I'm just going to put these up here. If anybody's interested in any of them, the top row is $10 a piece. The bottom row is $20 a piece. They're $17 to $22 or 17 to 22 grams across the bottom, except the medallion right here is that's only 10.5 grams. That one is 15. So $10 for any of the top row. 20 for these. This is a pendant, and 15 on that one. That one's really actually pretty nice. But
so if anyone is interested, they can contact you. And
yeah, they can email. Yeah.
And
if to make it easy, if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, second row 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to say, I was interested in the second row number 3 or second row number 1, whatever. First row. The first row actually the prototype is not available because that's going in a box to my good friend in artificial intelligence, Miss Tuli for helping me out. There you go.
Frankie, that's not necessary.
I know. How about that?
They're beautiful. I put in your email address if anyone's interested in any of the ancient pours that Cranky made?
Probably, and they do have COAs,
Or if you just like
and they're
something.
numbered. Yeah, they just it's like the second time I've had them out on auction. It's like, okay, well, I thought they were going to turn out kind of cool, and they did. I learned how to bronze tone with the liver of sulfur with those, but
Oh.
it just wasn't. It just wasn't. It has everything to do with the temperature. Oh, with the temperature of the metal and the. Look at that! I'm like tearing shit up.
And the liver of sulfur.
And the liver of
With
sulfur.
the
That's right.
water.
Yep. See what I tell you? Oh, God.
And
And this is the way this week has gone, folks.
how about that,
How about that?
Tiger?
How about that? What's
What's
that?
in that red baggie? What's in the red bag?
That's empty. Miss Lori's hollering at me. What? What? You got a point there.
It can only go up.
You know what she said?
It can only go up. No, she said it's only Monday.
Yeah, exactly. Did you hear that?
Hi, Miss Lori.
Julie says hi, Miss Lori.
I did hear it.
Yeah. So, anyway, that's. Oh my gosh! And there it goes.
Why don't we see all these beautiful stickers? Let's just look at them.
Well, when I get my studio moved.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's leave it like that. Macy Ginger, Southeast Stacker, Chuck Stacks, Stack That Gold. If you don't see your sticker and you would like to send one to Cranky, his email and address are in the page if you're interested in sending him a sticker.
Yes, yeah,
possibly doing a sticker trade.
Oh, absolutely. I'm always up for stickers and magnets and things like that. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to start the week over.
Oh, and
Monday.
Please. Oh,
Monday. Yes. Take 2.
Cranky, you won't believe what I found.
What'd you find?
I had to go get it. It's in the other room, but I'll turn my camera on to show you. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. Yeah, folks. There's a lot of stuff in this little treasure box here that is going to go up for sale. This will not. This is a channel round from Supreme Ginger Stacker, and this is one of the best 1-ounce channel rounds out there. He can do these for you, but and he can tone them, but I got mine plain. This is from 3D Woodworks, 1-ounce silver. Beautiful. Those pieces will not go up for sale, but I do have several things, like a couple of Haley bugs. I've got this, of course, will never go anywhere. That's the first piece I got from Thule. There's a little Monarch. There's some just stuff I don't care about anymore. Little stuff in here. I'm done with collecting cool stuff. That's probably going to be Wesley's, but there's a lot of little cool stuff. These I thought were really cool for a while. These are 10 gram.
Hey, just a dude. Shane, Christopher James.
But what'd you find?
Let me see if my camera's on.
Hi, Christopher James, just a dude.
It's a good thing it wasn't, because I tilted it to me to see if the lens was closed. It's no. All right.
The Oscars.
I'm just gonna show you like this, but
yeah,
that's what's going in there.
What is? Oh,
my Oscar.
Your Oscar, yeah. She got an Oscar for Best live performance, best producer, best director, best friend, best all kinds of stuff last year.
That's an official Oscar bag, also. I don't know what it was doing over in the Detroit area, but it was at a thrift shop, and I totally picked it up.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Wow.
official. It had the tags on and everything.
Wow.
I tore the tags off. I'm gonna put the Oscar in it and store it in there.
Awesome. Very cool.
I just wanted to share.
No, SMC, that Thule diamond is never going anywhere.
What Thule diamond?
I was showing them I've got little 1 ounce bars and some Haley bug and different pours in here that I'm going to be selling one of these days. But no, that is not going anywhere.
I made a ton of those. I think Staggerman, do you have one?
That's who's asking. He says buy it now. No, you can't have the Thule diamond.
That was when
I love you, bro, but
oh wait, T was selling them. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna say who has it. I did make a list when T was selling my pours. That was very nice of him. You have
who sold your pours?
T the Silver Stacker before he switched.
Oh yeah. That's right. I may have got it through him.
You did, because somebody, I'm not going to name their name. I haven't seen them in a while, but they picked up number 1. You got the 2 of 10.
I did. There's the 2.
I still believe there's 8 left I have not put up for auction. Because I was going to do that in auction.
That ain't ever going anywhere. So what do you got coming up, Miss Dooley?
Meaning in life or events? Tonight?
Well, yeah, like life, YouTube life.
YouTube life.
Events and things like that, anything?
Yankees Mastering Metal starts in 4 minutes. T the Silver Stacker has a Whatnot auction that starts in 34 minutes. So I'll be multitasking. As always.
And SMC says, I know I wouldn't take it, but I just love it. Yeah, I do too. I love it. There's so many pours there that she's done. It's perfect. So you and I are going to have to talk. I've got a really big project coming up, and I need your input, because well, I can't keep a secret. It involves you. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But there is a project coming up that well, whether you like it or not, ma'am, I'm gonna
ma'am?
Yes.
This one you call me ma'am.
Miss Dooley. It's a term of respect. Yeah, I got some things coming up here that are pretty special, and I'm gonna need your input on it. So we can talk later after this is over, and in your free time. No, that's come on, that was funny.
Okay, how I interpreted it and how you might have meant for it to...
It was totally a joke.
Okay,
It's like free time doesn't belong in the same sentence when it's in regards to...
Okay, that's how I took it. I just wanted to make sure. I was like, wait a minute here.
In all your free time,
I would
pencil me in for a conversation. Yeah, we'll talk.
If it's important, call.
It's really important to me, but I need your basically your blessings about that.
You getting married?
No,
I don't know why you'd be. That's the only time I hear blessings like that. Getting someone's blessing because they're getting married.
no.
That's usually from the father.
Yeah, no. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. But I I need your input. So, we'll talk about it. We'll break it on everybody here later, and everything will be fine. How about that? Cash me outside. We'll talk about
I guess that's that.
it.
I'm dropping Mastering Metals live stream link here.
Very good.
Let's see.
Hey,
who else
broke.
on. We also have. I see. It throws me off when people double and triple stream because I don't know what auction or what channel is like the legit channel, and I can't see the chat right now.
How do they do that? What do you mean?
Because if you like, for instance, if you're using StreamYard and you have more than one guest up, they can all share on their own channels, but they're not the main one. So like right now I'm on $1 Million Meg and only one person's here, but
I gotcha. Yeah.
I guess like who's the host? I'm guessing it's Cash Money.
MP68, thanks for coming in, man. That's I say man.
There we go.
Thanks for coming in. MP68 very much. Everybody was appreciated.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I'm gonna drop this link also. Exactly. Oh, MLZB, that's what channel. Thank you. I said Cash Money. Hold on. MLZB. He is live and he's covering some of the Wounded Warrior Project benefit items and stuff that's going on. So that is his link in case you're interested.
Outstanding.
You have options. Well, you have two options, or you can, just go and enjoy your night.
I'm gonna have to go feed some critters, and then I'll catch up with some streams. Gosh, I don't know how you do it. There's so much going on, all the time. I can't even. I can't even keep up with people I want to keep up with. I just don't know how you do it all. And thank you so much for coming in and helping again tonight. It's always a pleasure, and it's always appreciated very much. So,
my pleasure. Okay, and everyone's saying, Stackerman says, "Cranky or love buddy."
Thank you, Stackerman. So are you. I appreciate it. Been one of them weeks, man.
Like Miss Laurie said, it's only Monday.
Yeah. What's that old joke? I spent a year in Omaha one day, or I spent a week in Omaha one day. Yeah, that's the way it feels. Hey, Chuck, thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. Farmer, thanks so much. Broke. SMC 3D Woodworks, Miss Thule. I think that's probably a good spot to end it on. What do you think?
I think.
You know what? I forgot to write down who got that. That was 3D, wasn't it? Got the 2 bars.
It was 3D Woodworks.
Yeah, got it. All right. I did remember it. Okay. All right, folks. Go spread the love at Yankee Stacking or MLZB with the Wounded Warrior Project update. And did you say who was the other one? $1 Million Meg was?
No. She's just the main channel is MLZB. What is your shipping? I didn't have it in the banner. I want to.
You know what? I didn't include that for crying out loud. $6 shipping, but
I'm gonna edit this so it's like that. In the
And you know
future.
what? Since I did not put that up there,
Nope, $6 shipping.
I'll have to get with everybody on that purchased and make sure they're okay with that.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say you were gonna cover it, and I was thinking that's
No, that's I'll
not
get with them
necessary.
and I think it's worth it. But all right, go spread the love. Just remember, nothing helps a bad mood like spreading it around.
Okay, I don't like that ending. What is that?
That's an old Calvin and Hobbes. That's an old Calvin and Hobbes comic.
I like it, but I don't like it.
Yeah,
Like,
well, it's appropriate for the cranky one.
oh my goodness! Wait. Well, I'm speechless.
It's supposed to come with like one of those little half smile smirks on your face. You're supposed to be able to see like a half smile smirk, like, yeah, it's good to spread around.
Yeah, but
Because
manifesting
that makes a person
positive.
it makes that person a little happier just to spread it. So
Well, it kind of sounds like you want to like rub your crankiness off.
yeah, a little bit.
Is it at least happily cranky,
Yeah. We'll do the
or
happily
you're
cranky
just
thing.
giving your crankiness
I
away?
have an abundance of cranky, and I'm oozing cranky right now. I'm just aching to give it away. So y'all slice a piece off and take some cranky with you, folks. How about that?
Practice your handstands,
Yeah, me
everyone.
had to go rescue a chicken.
Was
Yes,
it is it crossing the road? No, that was a bad joke, wasn't it? That was a really bad one. Okay.
What do you do for a living? I'm a chicken crossing guard.
Well,
No. Well, I'm glad you saved it. It's okay, right?
if you had to rescue a chicken, no, getting beaten up by a rooster.
Oh, listen, I got a story about that too. When my brother was little, he got beat up by a. Thanks, 210. I'll be right back at you here in the next couple of minutes. My brother got beat up by a rooster really bad. He also got beat up by a turkey, which I mean they have big spurs, and we did have the turkey for Thanksgiving that year, so
Every once in a while.
vengeance was my brother was very happy about that Thanksgiving dinner. But all right, well, everybody stay safe, shoot straight, keep stacking, and stack the right stuff.
Like and subscribe. Thank you for being here, angels.
Angels, thanks. See ya.